Today, some Paleo and AIP friendly lunch or dinner meal prep. Hey, I'm Michele Spring from Thriving on Paleo, and today I want to show you how you can use a few ingredients to make 4 different meals that you can eat throughout the week that are going to be different meals, not the same thing over and over again. This can all be done in like 1 hour or even less, so you can do it on a Sunday afternoon or even just sometime when you have an hour, like in the evening. And the reason I do it this way instead of making 4 of the same meals over and over again is because I can't stand eating the same meals over and over again. 2 times is the max for me. I don't know about you, but I really kind of like variety. However, you can use the same ingredients to make variety, and I'm going to show you how in this video. The meals we'll be making are a dairy-free mac and cheese, a lemon garlic chicken pasta, a stuffed sweet potato that's stuffed with a broccoli pesto, shredded chicken, and topped with a cheese sauce, and a bowl of lemon garlic shredded chicken, some roasted mashed sweet potato, and roasted broccoli. I will have a PDF with all of the instructions, ingredients, and substitutions in case you need to be something like coconut free. I will have the instructions on how to get that below, and otherwise let's just go ahead and I'll show you how easy this is to do. Preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Poke holes in 2 small to medium-sized sweet potatoes, and then place them on one side of a baking sheet. Then cut 2/3 of the broccoli into florets, place on the other side of the baking sheet, and toss with some avocado or olive oil and sea salt. Set aside for a minute. Next, you'll prep the chicken. Season both sides of the chicken breasts with salt, and you can also use pepper if you're not on AIP, and place in a baking dish. Note that I am baking more than what is needed as it came in the package, but I'll just freeze the additional that I make. Pour water or broth into the dish as well, and then cover the dish with foil. Put both the baking sheet with the broccoli and sweet potatoes and the baking dish with the chicken into the oven and set a timer for 25 minutes. While those are cooking, put a large saucepan of water on the stove over high heat. And then fill a large bowl with cold water and some ice cubes. Cut the remaining broccoli into florets, and then once the water is boiling, put the remaining broccoli in the water for about 30 seconds. Then remove the broccoli using a slotted spoon and put it in the ice water to stop the broccoli from continuing to cook. Keep the water in the pot boiling and pour in half a box of grain-free pasta, and set a timer for the length of time indicated on the package. While the pasta is cooking, prep the ingredients for the cheese sauce. In a medium saucepan, add water and arrowroot powder, and then whisk together. Then add coconut milk, nutritional yeast, coconut oil, apple cider vinegar, garlic powder, turmeric, sea salt, and mace or nutmeg if you're not on AIP. While whisking constantly, bring the sauce mixture to a boil over medium heat. It will thicken noticeably once hot. Continue whisking for another 1 to 2 minutes. Then remove from the heat and set aside. When the pasta is done, drain the water from it and set it aside. Then make the lemon garlic sauce. Heat olive oil in a pan. I just used the same pan that I cooked the pasta in without even washing it. And while that's heating, peel and mince the garlic. Zest the lemon. Cut the lemon in half and chop half of the basil so you're ready to add them quickly. When the oil is hot, add the garlic to the pan and stir for about 1 minute until the garlic is fragrant. Turn the heat off and let it sit for a minute to cool. Then add the zest of the lemon, the juice of the lemon, and the basil to the oil as well, and stir to combine. Set that aside as well. Around this time, the timer should be going off on the oven. Take the chicken out of the oven and check it. It may need a few more minutes. And then remove the broccoli from the sheet pan and set it aside. Put the sweet potatoes back into the oven and set a timer for another 20 minutes. Now you'll make the broccoli pesto. In a blender or food processor, add the drained blanched broccoli, that's the broccoli in the ice water, with a clove of garlic, the juice and zest of a lemon, the remaining basil, a pinch of sea salt, and optionally some nutritional yeast. Blend it till all the pieces are roughly the same size. Then add olive oil and blend until it's a sauce, approximately 5 to 10 seconds. You may have to scrape down the sides, and feel free to add more oil if desired. Then shred the chicken with either 2 forks, or using my favorite method, a hand mixer. This makes it really easy. And once the sweet potatoes are done, remove them from the oven. You now have a bunch of ingredients to make some fantastic meals. You have cooked pasta, dairy-free cheese sauce, broccoli pesto, lemon garlic sauce, roasted chicken, and roasted sweet potatoes. Now you'll start assembling the meals using these prepped ingredients. To make the mac and cheese, put half of the pasta with half of the cheese sauce into a container, mix well, and set aside. To make the lemon garlic pasta, put the other half of the pasta into a container with 1/3 of the shredded chicken, 1/2 of the roasted broccoli, and 1/2 of the lemon garlic sauce. Set aside. To make the stuffed sweet potato, split one of the sweet potatoes down the center lengthwise, but not all the way through. In the middle, spoon the broccoli pesto. Then add half of the remaining shredded chicken and spoon the remaining cheese sauce over top. And to make the lemon garlic chicken bowl, peel the remaining sweet potato, add it to a small bowl with some olive oil and salt, and mash it with a fork. Then add it to a container. Toss the remaining chicken with the remaining lemon garlic sauce, and put it and the rest of the roasted broccoli into the container as well. Store these meals in the fridge for up to 5 days, and either eat cold or reheat in the microwave. And that's it. Isn't that pretty easy, but such variety that you get to have? Again, the instructions on how to get the PDF will be below. And if you want to see how to do like breakfast meal prep like this, go ahead and watch this video in which I show you how to make several different meals for breakfast in the same manner that are also Paleo and AIP friendly.